let's say you're lined up at a race, and you've put in absolutely zero training for this race. You probably won't be confident for that race. But if you did train, and you've been really grinding for that race at that sport, you'll probably line up with confidence that you can at least do your best. Confidence is something that you earn, not something that you just have. You might be confident at one thing, but it doesn't always apply to others. You could be the best swimmer in the world, but if you got there just from luck, then you're not going to be confident in your skills. You just have ego. But if it took you years of hard work and putting in your grind to get there, then you'd probably be confident in your swimming. It's just like if you have a doctor and he's like, well, you'd probably be confident at a surgery if you've done it hundreds of times. But if you've done that surgery hundreds of times, doesn't necessarily mean that you'll be confident. It likely does, but if all those 100 surgeries have only succeeded because you got lucky, you might be confident, but you still just have a big ego that you can do it. But on the other hand, if it's your first time, you're probably not going to be very confident doing that surgery. So ego is just really your sense of self-worth and self-esteem. So if you think that you could become like the best doctor in the world by tomorrow, the best whatever in the world by tomorrow, unless you're already very close, that's probably just like an unreasonable goal, right? So that is just your ego. Because you have this high sense of self-worth that, okay, I can do this. I can achieve this huge task by tomorrow. But you really couldn't, because it's probably not even possible if you put in like tons of work, even if you did that. So, but if you believe that you could get there over over the span of time, over multiple years, that's probably possible. And if you really believe in that, then that's not ego anymore, that's more confidence. Ego says they are the best. Confidence says that they could get there if they really put their mind to it. And then if you have neither, you're just saying that you're the worst. So imagine ego as like a person and confidence as another guy. Ego is loud, but confidence is quiet. When you walk around telling everybody how good you're gonna do, like say you have an exam and you walk into the room and you're like, okay, I'm gonna get an A, I'm better than you, I'm gonna get a better score than you. That's ego. He's loud, and he needs this from others, this like feeling that he gets from others to make him falsely confident in what he can do. Confidence walks in quiet, and they don't need this validation. People might talk to them, they'll talk back, but they don't need this feeling from others because they already feel confident inside, but that's real confidence. Confidence is like a level up from ego. Ego is like a worse form of confidence. It's like a false form of confidence. Confidence needs to be both proven and earned. And those are two different things. Like, you prove your confidence by being confident multiple times, but you earn that confidence by training for it. If your grades were always A's and you didn't need to put any work in, you didn't do any homework, you just automatically got an A, and you got your 4.0 GPA, and you're whatever, your college credit, you wouldn't care anymore because you didn't have to do any work for that. But if you studied hard and put in the work, you didn't just get a straight A no matter what. But then you'd have to put in the work to get it. And by then you'd probably feel satisfied with your reward that's earning it. But you'd also be confident, like from the work that you've done, you've proved it. And like if you're not confident, then you're also not gonna like be confident that you could do it again. You can tell if you're confident, like if you could do it again. The person who got the straight A's, if they took away that and they told him that he has to do it again, he might not, like he's not gonna be confident that he can do it again because he's never done it before. But the guy who already did it, okay, yeah, I can do it again. I might not want to, but I could, right? Like, that's why when people win the lottery, they get this huge sum of money and it inflates their egos. They get this huge boom of money, like, whoa. And they might feel fulfilled for a little while. But eventually they lose it all. Like most people who win the lottery, they lose all of it. They can't hold on to it. It slips right through their fingers. Because they got a cheat code. And they got a cheat code for life and it didn't work. They can't make it back. And they're just back to where they started because they didn't actually get there, they just got the cheat code, right? So there's a millionaire maybe, like an entrepreneur millionaire, who's taken him years, like hard work. He's been putting into his business. It's taken him a long time, there's been lots of struggles. And he starts making tons of money. His business is skyrocketing. You know, someday you could go up to him and you could ask him, if I made you start over from zero, would you do it again? Yeah, you probably could. You'd probably say yes. He might not want to. It'd be hard, but he could do it again. Because he knows how to do it now. He's learned something. He's confident that he could do it again. He has real confidence, rather than the lottery winner who just has a ton of ego. Because they're like, okay, I'm the best. Yeah, I won the lottery. I got so lucky. Then they end up losing it all. They're back to square one. And they can't do it again. It's a real life example of this. The confidence that you can do it again is what makes you confident. It's not the other way around. It's not that you're confident from the stuff and then that makes you confident that you can do it again. But it's like the underlying fact that you're confident that you can do it again. It's kind of both, actually. It's a little bit mixed with both. It's the underlying fact that you're confident that you can do it again, mixed with the fact that you've put in the work to get there. So now you're confident that you can keep going and do it again if you needed to. Ego might get you to the top, but confidence lets you stay there. Make it happen.